Hey guys, we'll be starting this event in about 5 minutes, so please stay put until then. Thank you. Hey guys, good afternoon. I'd like to welcome all of you present over here. Okay. So, as Elon Musk once said, that engineering is the closest thing to magic in the world. Well, we as engineers have made this possible. Therefore, today marks an important day when we come together to celebrate ourselves. And of course, a celebration calls for some fun and exhilarating events. Today, Atrium and Leo Club have come together to bring you HERTZ, an event comprising of some wonderful, exciting, and entertaining activities for this purpose. It also gives me great pleasure to introduce the president of Atrium, 𝐋𝐄𝐎 and the president of Leo Club, 𝐶𝐄𝐎 𝐂𝐋𝐄𝐎. Today we have an interesting event planned for all of you, and it's called Connectomania. So basically, in this event, we will be separating everyone in groups, and each group will be provided with one single topic. So one participant of their respective group will start off with their speech, and once their time is up, the next person is required to resume from the same spot. This is very similar to a spinner yarn event. So each participant will be given a total of about 3 minutes to speak. So if you have any doubts or if you want me to repeat myself, please feel free to unmute and ask us. Well, if there are no doubts, then I would like to call upon Amrita Varshini, Joint Secretary of Leo Club, to take up the stage.
Yeah. Hey all, I'm Amrita Varshini, the Joint Secretary of Leo Club. We have 𝐶𝐄𝐎 �10𝙀𝑒, the President of Leo Club, Sudeshna, the Secretary of Leo Club, Sudarshan, the Vice President of Leo Club, Praveen, the Treasurer of Leo Club, and Aravinda Krishna, the Project Manager of Leo Club. Leo Club is a social service club with main objective to provide us youth with an opportunity for development and contribution as an individual and as a group. Leo Club activities and project enhance us to develop leadership and social skills. It's like a lifetime commitment to help others. I thank the content creator team and Jagan for the content and designing the posters respectively. Thank you.
Thank you, Amrita. Now I would like to call Vishwasena Dayalan to give us the equity brief. Vishwa?
Good morning, everyone. So I'll just present my screen. Just a second. Yeah, okay. So equity. Equity will be acknowledged as a positive, positive tool for education, but will also include disciplinary action for those who do not adhere to it. The equity policy will apply to participants and event managers. Prohibition of discriminatory conduct. Examples of prohibited behavior include, but not limited to, bullying, direct discrimination, including on the basis of protected attributes, perceived or otherwise, indirect discrimination or unnecessary criticism. Conducts and matter regarding events. Treating each other with respect. This includes respecting the rules of the competition, refraining from disrupting or distracting participants, participants accepting the decision of judges, participants refraining from insulting or non-constructive commentary. To summarize, be friendly to the judges and participants. We do not encourage profanity. In case of emergencies or problems, please contact the following contacts. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishwa. Please hold on one moment. So we'll be putting up a few links in the chat box pertaining to your roll numbers. So if you spot your roll numbers in the chat box, please click on that particular link and it will lead you to your room. That'll be all, guys. Thank you. Please hold on one moment. We're sending the links, and then you can click on it and go to your respective rooms.
Kirtna?
Yeah?
I think the participants have provided the personal links, their own meet links. Last night, the messages have been sent to them by a messaging team so that you can just tell them to just switch on to that personal meet links and then come on.
Okay, so they've already been sent the links, right?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, you've already received your links, so please access that and go to your respective rooms. Thank you very much.
Participants can leave this meet and can join their links respectively. You've been sent messages by a messaging team last night. Please go on to that link because so that we can start the event as soon as possible.
Okay, hey guys, am I audible? Can someone reply back and tell me if I'm audible? Participants, anybody?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah, I'm audible, right? So, okay, I'm just checking to see if our participants for our room are here at the moment. So, are we missing a few people, or do we
I
have
think
them
a couple
all?
of them.
We're missing a couple of them. Okay,
Yes.
okay, guys, okay, we got. Okay, cool. Guys, if I will call out your names in order. Can you, if you guys are here, can you unmute and just basically say that you're here, or whether you're present or whatever. Shri Varshini ji, are you here? Okay, moving on. Varshini, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. 𝐂𝐋𝐄𝐎 𝐂𝐋𝐔𝐁, are you here? Jay?
Yeah, I am here.
Cool, cool. Okay. Shri Divya?
This is Shri with Devi, actually.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank
I'm
you.
here. I'm here.
Cool, cool. Okay. Krishna Priya? Okay, I don't think they're here. And Madhu Harshini?
Hello, I'm here.
Okay, perfect. So we are missing two people. We'll just wait for 2 minutes for them, and then if they don't show up, we'll start off. Okay. In the meantime, do you guys have any doubts in regard to the event? You guys can be free about it. You all can ask. It doesn't really like this thing. Or do you all understand the rules perfectly?
Do you mind if you just sum up the rules once again?
Okay, cool. All right. So here's the thing, okay? This event is called 𝐋𝐄𝐎 and it's basically an event where one person starts, we'll give a person a topic, okay? So for example, Madhu Harshini, like we're going to give you a topic. So you start a topic and you tell a story for 3 minutes, all right? Basically, when we tell you to stop, the next person who we call, they will have to connect uh, the story from where you left off, basically. And you have a max time of 3 minutes to speak. All right. So since there are like 6 people in the room right now there aren't 6, but since there are 6 participants in the room, we'll be dividing you guys into 3 and 3. So the first 3 will be talking about one topic, and the next 3 will be talking about another topic. You will be judged based on how creative you are, how technical you are, how what's based on connectivity, based on fluency, and these are basically the factors on which you will be judged on. So these are the things. Certain rules, equity rules include don't bully other people, avoid using any kind of profanity or whatsoever. Yeah, keep that in mind, and try not. And while you're speaking, we expect you to put on your video and your audio while you're speaking. So yeah, other than that, do you guys have any other questions besides that? This is basically the rundown of the rules. Any questions, anybody? Cool, then. I guess we'll wait for the last 2 participants and then we'll start.
So shall we present the screen once we start, or shall we do it now?
Yeah, you can present. Yeah, once we start, you present.
Once we start, you can present.
Okay.
Apparently, many people haven't left the main link in the main room.
Yeah, they got confused.
Yeah, somebody is like posting it in the chat box right now, the entire list.
Mm-hmm. Are you on both meets, Shreya?
No, I'm only on this meet right now.
Okay.
Fine. I think. Do I go and join the other meet? Wait, hold up.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, maybe until all the participants join this one.
Yeah, you go join the other meet. I can't go. Yeah, so you go.
Yeah, I'll go join the main meet.
Okay.
Krishna Tirthi, you could just stay in this room. We are anyway missing participants, so yeah.
Okay.
Shiva?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I guess Sunit won't be joining today because he has got some family emergency. So
sure,
we can just start the event.
We could start the event. Yeah, sure.
Shayan, can you please?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Shayan, you had the trouble joining the meet link. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. I'll just share one more link in the chat box. You can just join there.
Okay.
Try now, please. We can start, guys.
I mean, who's sharing the screen? Like, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Start sharing. Start.
Sir, it is the same link which I was given by the group coordinator. I'm continuously asking to join, but no one is accepting my request.
Okay, Shayan. I'll just ask them to accept you once again.
Sir, can you send the link once again in the chat section?
Yeah, sure.
If everything is sorted, like, could we start the event already?
Shiva, just a minute.
Yeah.
Shayan is facing some trouble. Shiva, we can start, I guess. There won't be any more trouble.
Yeah, start sharing the screen. Okay, so welcome you all. So, yeah, you're into many of some new Atrium event. Before we start the event, are there any doubts, like regarding the roles or regarding equity or regarding how your team split will be or anything? Guys? Okay, here is how the team split will be. Akul Sheriff, Kavya K, and Tara T will be from one team. Kriti Priyanka and Krishna Kirti will also be from another team. So these teams will have one common topic. Each team will have one common topic, and the person who is starting and the person who is ending must, and the person who is speaking in the middle, all must have one story. Like, it should be only a continuous story. Like, no one should start it from new. Like, you should not start it from anywhere that is not in context with the story that the previous person finished. A group can only present one story. So the person who is coming first will again be set by us. It will be left to you. It is the spontaneity that will also be seen as a criteria. So your judging parameters will be Your judging parameters will be connectivity, humor, fluency, technicality, and creativity. Cool. Give me something to say that you understood in chat box or just chat box. Participants.
Also, don't kill off your characters in your stories.
Yeah, in case you say that your character is subjected to an incident where something is not in hand, you still should not kill off the character because that will apparently end the story, right? So yeah, that's how it works. I could give you like 1 minute for the first participant to start just after I give the topic. Is the first participant here? Akul Sharif?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a minute. Your topic is
You've accidentally time traveled via a flying car. That is basically you have a car which flies, but somehow you ended up traveling to the future or the past. So you can start.
Okay, so
a minute. You have 1 minute to prep for yourself. So yeah, just because you are the first participant, you want to use it or you could directly start. Yeah,
I guess I'll use it.
Sure. Vira, keep mark of the timings of what he is starting. So yeah, let him know
Yes.
when the time starts. Yeah.
For now, I'll just stop sharing. After the participant ends his topic, I'll just begin.
Sure.
Your 1 minute is up, so you can start.
Yeah, okay. So basically, there is this guy called Rohan. He lives in this place called Chennai. And accidentally, what happens is that he's not, quite satisfied with the life he's living. So all of a sudden, one day, what happens is that an angel appears in front of him, and the angel gives him, a flying time machine based car. Okay, so what happens is that he is quite excited about it, and he wants to travel to the past, and he wants to, change this he wants to just change his past somehow, and he wants to correct the mistakes that he has done in order to make his future better. So basically, he's really thankful for the gift that he was being given by the angel, and he gets onto the car. He goes to the past, and in the past, what happens is that he lands in the White House. He's actually an Indian citizen, but he goes to the US. He goes to the US in the past, and after that, he lands on the top of the White House. Where there are certain congressmen present over there, and they're passing some law. And he's literally, he just lands in the middle of the Senate, and he causes a very big disruption. And what happens is that the congressmen are kind of confused about what is happening and everything. And so he wants to change his past somehow. So what happens is that he accidentally discovers that his father is a senator, and somehow. And after that, he is kind of he realized that his father is a senator, but he is kind of but he was not born by then. So he's kind of confused on what to do, and how to go about with this situation. Is kind of awkward situation, yeah. So he wants to he wants to make his father recognize that he is his son. So he goes up to him, and after all that event is over, he goes up to him and he says that, I am your son. And the congressman, that is his father, he finds it kind of confusing. He has a very hard time believing it, and he thinks that he's kind of a crackpot, he is on drugs and something like that, and he pushes him off to he pushes him off to the prison. But yeah, he's in the cell right now. So what happens is that he regrets his decision of coming back to the past, but he wants to make the best use of it. So one night, what happens is that he escapes from the prison. And after he escapes from the prison, he keeps walking, he keeps walking, he keeps walking. And he keeps walking until he met his mother. So accidentally, he met his mother working in a cafe, as a waitress. Uh, and then what happens is that he again the same thing happens. He has a hard time convincing his mother, saying that I am your son and everything. But again, the things do not work out very well. So because of that, he again he wants to discover more things since he's in the past. uh, Okay. He actually keeps on walking, and after that, he meets Bill Gates. Bill Gates comes into the picture now. Okay, so Bill Gates, he's in the verge of becoming a he's in the verge of becoming a multimillionaire, and Rowan is actually a computer expert. He likes a lot of he likes to do a lot of coding. He likes to do a lot of algorithmic things and everything. So what happens is that he meets Bill Gates. He actually shows Bill Gates, what kind of a genius he is, even though
Akul,
he doesn't have.
pause. So
Okay.
your story is he meets Bill Gates, and
Yes.
for the context, I would like to just make it as he meets Bill Gates because Bill Gates accidentally got into his car. Okay, Kavya K will continue.
Yeah. So now he meets Bill Gates and he's now showing his talents. And then he actually started. Bill Gates started to believe him, and he showed more about his all the computer chips and all about the circuit boards and all stuffs. And Bill Gates gave him a project, so test him, and he did. And the project is actually based on AI, and he introduced the department AI to the world. So it actually became a great success, and he started to make all kind of futuristic robots, like the drones, very simple kind of drone. He uh, discovered that. And then so he started to earn money by joining with Bill Gates and doing more projects and getting more funds. And suddenly he started to grow, like, a level higher than Bill Gates. And Bill Gates was, he got envy about that Rohan. Yeah, he got envy about that guy. And uh, there became a clash like thing. And there was no trust between them, and it led to a kind of AI war, like artificial intelligence war. So he started to build like all bad robots against Rohan, the Bill Gates. And he too did the same thing, but he had some good heart. So, and a war started, and the world, it actually started to destroy a bit by bit. But then Rohan won, and Bill Gates, he died. And he now brought the futuristic world. And so he went to the past, but he actually turned his past into a highly memorable one. And yeah, so now he made the world, fully futuristic, like fully automated. And even all the creatures were created by humans, by machines. So after that, what happened? Okay. So suddenly the world became totally, machinely equipped. So human beings, they were started to disappear, and all the natural creatures, they started to disappear. And he ended up in vain, like, oh, I regret going to the past. Now I suddenly became a famous person, but now I ended up destroying the world. And yeah, all the trees were destroyed, no oxygen. He created an oxygen cylinder. And people, they paid extra money for a simple oxygen cylinder can. Yeah, I guess that's it. 30
Pause.
seconds. Okay.
Okay. Uh, so you're saying that there is an oxygen cylinder, and now the car you have has an oxygen cylinder, and you are just driving through it, and Sarati will continue.
So Rowan here, he's in the car. His oxygen tank is there along with him. His mind is just in this very, very dark place as of now because he feels like he's won, but he not really is happy. He's just going around aimlessly in his car, driving around in hopes that he actually gets to find something that used to make him happy, like a kid, like when he was a kid. Here, we have this other character named 𝐋𝐄𝐎 who happens to be Rowan's friend. So she's talking about how they were friends and how she saw him happy and all of that. So I'm going to start talking about 𝐋𝐄𝐎 here. So she says he comes to her in pieces as she watches the stillness of space in the night, envisioning all of this, new constellations who are yet to be named in this beautiful array of unrecognized stars. She says, I trace the sparks of all this light with my finger, connecting all of the dots, and she remembers what Rowan said to her. How many stars do you think there are in space 15 years ago? She imagines him asking, can there really be other ones? Bigger than the sun, even? I always admired his curiosity, how he wanted to learn about things in life, how he viewed things with a different perspective, with this particular interest, how he saw all the things around him. I really wish how I could see the entire world through his eyes. He was the one that organized all our sleepovers, the one who nudged me to sign up for all the different clubs and all the teams of innovation, even when I didn't believe in myself. She recalls what Rowan says to her. Can you build me a mechanical arm or something robotic where I can ease all the tasks that I have to do, which doesn't involve me getting up? I think of how he is the laziest person on earth, but finds the easiest ways to get things done just because of his laziness. Maybe that's the reason why he was so innovative and so cool with everything that he did. When we were kids, he would give me rides in our little bike and run with me through all of the sprinklers in our gardens, in our lawns. We'd go back home, and my mother would have orange juice ready for us while simultaneously yelling at us for falling down and having multiple scars on our bodies. But what mother doesn't know here is that each scar that we've had, it's all a memory from what we've done. From every scar takes me to all different places, starting with our bike rides, starting with our jumps from the tree branch to the pool and whatnot. I'm again, I go back to my thoughts once again. Rowan now asks me about this drone that we can use to spy on people who've done us bad and threaten them with the same secrets. But then I, in spite of having been Rowan's friend, am not that bad a person at least. But anyway, that was fun, wasn't it? Our childhood adventures involved so many trips to the pools, popsicles under the sun. He used to take me to his team practices, and I remember how we were just kids with no worries, just happiness around us. A few years later, somehow our tastes matured in things, in music, where we just slipped into summers, into memories, and we substituted all of that with motorcycles now. He and I would stop on all these roadsides by the green fields in our town that looked blue under the night sky. We'd sit under this huge, humongous blanket of stars, watch the moon, watch the stars, just gaze through all of that, hoping that we could go back one day. He wanted to apply for a sports scholarship and get out of this town. He asked me what I wanted to do though. I said, I don't know. I shrugged. Maybe I'll go work with my dad at his firm. And then he says, what? Come on, you have to go to apply for university. You are a brainiac. I'm sure you can get into any school, 𝐋𝐄𝐎. I remember how he always thought about me. Even when I didn't believe in myself, he pushed me to always go that extra mile. And for now, all I want is for Ruben to be happy in whatever he does. He's made it big in town. He's made huge names, and he's done a lot of big things with people like Bill Gates. So I hope he's very happy in whatever he does. I hope he gets to say that he's lived his life, and I hope he's the happiest he's ever been and the highest self that he's always envisioned for himself. I hope he gets that. I'm done, thank you.
Okay, that concludes the story for the first team. So for the next team, we have Kriti Priyanka and Krishna-Kirti, and these people will be going on the topic. Yeah, right. You are the browser for baby boomers. Do you have any? Do you need any clarifications on this topic?
Yeah, I need.
Right.
By baby boomer, do you mean the time after the World War II?
No, baby boomer is basically an old person in their
Yeah.
60s or 70s. That's it.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Oh, fine.
In this topic, Krishna Kirti will be going first, and he'll have like 1 minute to prepare for himself. And again, have this in mind: when you start a topic and end a topic, you should again come back to the topic. Like if the topic is you're the browser of a baby boomer, the first person should not complete with a note that is not related to the topic. Have this in mind, and yeah, here is the preparation time. I'll call you by 12:31 again, where I will take care of the time. Cool?
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you.
Extremely civilized, and they were worshipped Elon Musk as a god because he was the one who helped the people to place on the Mars, and they were extremely civilized, and they were very good people and disciplined people are there. And I was now I was in the Mars, so I would like to start our HERTZ college at the Mars, and we will like to conduct this kind of programs at the college with the remembrance of our college in the earth. I would like to conduct these type of programs in the mosque, and I was the one of the member of Leo Club in that mosque. And I would like to build such a good people like you. That's it.
Okay,
thank you so
that
much.
was very interesting.
I have a question. So, like, you had a flying car which has time traveling capabilities, and out of all the places you could possibly go, you decided to go to our college in the past and build our college in the future.
Okay.
Now, I'm just
I also have another question.
Yes.
You literally built Rajalakshmi Engineering College
on Mars.
On Mars, okay, and then you decided to be a member of Leo Club.
Leo Club.
When you can be the president.
Yeah, exactly.
I am not liking the very high positions of our college, since we have a very talented persons to do that. If we have the members of that, we have the time to interact with the juniors of our college.
Well, I see so.
Okay. So, do any of you guys want to try again?
Yeah, we have time. That's why
we have time, and we have another topic.
Talking about that, the other teams, I just went into the other rooms and came back, and they're presenting like double topics, so we still have time. So if you guys want to go for it, go for it.
Thank you, Shreya.
If you guys
Thank
want
you, Shreya.
round two, we can.
So, do you guys want to move on to another thing and try again?
Try another topic, maybe. Any of you guys?
Because I really think that you guys could do better than me.
Yeah. Anybody?
Participants, please do reply so that we can move on.
If you guys want to try again, you can.
Yeah. Because see, the other rooms still have their topics going on. So even if like we tell you guys to stop now, you guys are going to have a lot of time before the finals. So keep that in mind.
We have a really interesting topic too, so
Please give us a...
Or else what we do is one thing. We'll even show you the topic. If you want, you can. If you want, you can try. Okay?
Yeah, we're willing to give you all of this. Okay? Everything.
We are willing to show you the topic. That no one. I'm going to tell you this. No one in the other room is going to do this.
Yeah.
Shall I start?
Yeah, present it.
Yeah, give them a sneak peek. Yeah. So context is boomers are the people who are around the age of 50 to 60 or 70, that range. So you are the Google Chrome. You are the browser. You are the internet explorer to that people. What will they search? What weird thing will you be able to see from their life?
Yeah, what do you think they would search for? Like, for example, we all have grandparents.
This
What do
has
you
a
think
lot
our
of human
grandparents'
capabilities as well.
search history would look like?
Yeah, this has a lot of humor
You
capacity.
can add how much ever humor you guys want to it.
Yeah.
Up to y'all.
Yeah.
Like that will be the main element of judgment. So humor. Oh my.
Okay, final call. Do anyone want to try again? Is anyone willing?
So you're actually asking whether like we'll have to speak for some time on this topic, what hilarious it could be, like how much hilarious it could
No,
be.
this is another. You can try again.
You can try again if you want to.
Yeah.
It's completely up to you.
Another chance given to you.
Yeah, this is a new chance.
Yeah, it's a new chance essentially. It's like if you guys think y'all could perform way better than what you did earlier, y'all can try it now. It's completely up to y'all because we have time. Not even joking. So Madhu, Jayakant, do you guys want to give it a try? Or are you guys like cool with going on to the next round, or should we stop it here?
Guys, we do also have a final round. So
Yeah, so one of you guys will be chosen from this group to go to the final round. So like, if you guys really want to fight for it and get like your
If you guys
chance,
think you could do better, you should try again. You should step out of your comfort zone and try again.
Try again, yeah.
Because I really think that you guys, every one of you, could do better.
To 100% better, yeah. We loved all your stories, but we think you guys could do 100 times better.
Mind if I start?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Perfect. Go ahead. Perfect. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So actually, I would first of all I would categorize into two things. That is Indians and foreigners, because I think that is the key criteria for separation. If an Indian old age person is searching in browsing history, again we'll split it into two: men and women. In men, it will be like mostly 70s or 60s songs, and more about how bank and PF related stuffs, and some about like medical prescriptions. Mostly gens will be searching about this. And when it comes to ladies, the old age people, most of their browsing histories will have all those religious and spiritual oriented spiritual oriented surfing, like what should be given or should be offered to what goddess on what dates, what all should be done, something like that. Definitely they'll not search for recipes and all because they're masters in it, but in spite of that, they'll use technology to build up their heritage and culture. So according to them, technology is a modern key to enhance their not religion, it's like their cultural their cultures. So now when it comes out of India, when it comes to abroad, when it comes to abroad, again few will be searching for all those good places or collateral related stuffs. And when it comes to women, they'll be searching of recipes and more what I have personal experience on this. Like I have seen a woman who mostly they serve for outfit oriented things. Like they're very much keen about their outfits, that it should not be so much modernized or something, but it also should match up with their age related factor. So that's what I think would be mostly in old age persons more browsing history. And yeah, of course, if they have a grandchild, it will have all those things which their grandchild will be searching. That's all I would say would be there in their browsing history.
Is that it?
Okay. Are you done, Madhu?
Are you done, Madhu?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. Okay, that
So
was very good.
that was very good.
One
But I have a
second.
question, dude.
Yeah, you go.
I have a question. So, like, you said you wanted to split it into Indians and non-Indians, essentially, but you only spoke about Indians. So, like, what do you think the non-Indians would do? Search for?
Pardon, I didn't get you.
Like you said, remember in the beginning, you were like, I'm splitting into Indians and non-Indians, right? So what do you think? You spoke about the Indians, but you never spoke about what the non-Indians.
Yeah, so actually it's right. The hard truth about today is it's only mostly Indian and Asian Asian countries who are so much into social media, and even in spite of the age limit. But when you go to abroad, the people are not so much into social media, rather they're so much in socializing. So there's a difference between socializing in social media and socializing in community. There people are not spearhead towards all those social medias or internet surfing. People are so much into socializing. So in the old age, because they have got so many things, like they'll be having lots of parties, they'll be having lots of get-together. But when it comes in India, a typical Indian family is not something which explores the world outside their house. I'm telling, in most of the cases, they don't go that much. But when it comes, a Western country, it's not like that. There, the culture is entirely different from the culture which is, taking place which is actually existing in India. So that's why I'm telling the variety of browsing topics will be more in an Indian Indian search history. But when it comes to like old age in Western countries, it won't be that much as we compare to Indians, because as well as I said, for an Indian community, the maximum things revolves around the family and the house. But when it comes to a Western country, people tend to socialize outside the houses. People tend to make new friends. But it's actually not, it's not very relevant or common in a Indian or in basically, an Asian countries.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Very good explanation. Okay, I really want to express this, guys. So, from till now, all I've been hearing are speeches. They are not stories. Okay. When the topic is you are the browser of a baby boomer, of an old person. So you have to put yourself in the shoes of a browser. So you have to come up with what your owner, what the person who is using you. You are essentially the Google account, okay? You have to explain what are the weird scenarios, what are the random things, what are the world is your imagination. You have to explain all the weird things, all the cute, lovable things that your owner is using you to know or find things about the world, like that. Yeah, keep it like that, please. Yeah. That was really good, Madhu.
All right. If nobody else wants to go after her, like I'm asking for the final time, do any of you guys want to go? Because see, the thing is, she did it, and obviously she's performed better than the first time. So, if any of you guys want to go, let us know. If you don't want to go, then stop here.
Yeah, you'll only improve. Yeah.
less in medicine or injections like some other drugs. It will be less in our future. Now, in our generation, most of the pandemic situation, corona virus and all, it will be affected. Most of the some animals, they are telling something, it's a virus, but it won't become again. In our olden days, it if we have that natumardam, that basic ideas, we can able to prevent that from it starts in. Our olden peoples, our grandpas will think about that. Another idea, they will be increasing how the future will be there. So what are the basic it will be there? That's it.
That was very interesting, Jackon. Thank you.
So much.
Thank you. That was very nice.
Okay, Sudeshna has 1 second, Varun. Sudeshna, has she joined yet?
They called me up now because I called, and it seems like her father picked the phone and he told that she will be joining. So I thought,
so is she going to join?
No idea, bro. Seriously,
they can't wait for people because other
groups are done, so we need to do a judge. Okay, so we'll wind it up here. Just
does anyone want to talk? Yeah.
Anybody else want to talk? No one.
Do you want to go again?
I guess nobody wants to go.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll wind it up.
Okay. Before we wind up, I just want to say one thing. How did you guys find your experience in this?
Yeah. What was your experience?
What was your experience? Do you guys think you could have done better? You could have changed anything that you have spoken?
I think I'm being so much talkative here, but I don't mind what others.
No.
We
actually appreciate you talking.
Actually, this is a competition that I took part in 4th class. Basically, when I was in 4th standard, this competition was held, and I was taking part in it. That was my first stage experience, actually.
Okay.
And literally, I missed it. In 4th standard, I felt that I was. I didn't perform well. I was feeling so inferior, and I thought that next time when this competition pops in, I'm gonna rock. But it happened to me that till I completed my schooling, this competition never came up. It was such a disappointment for me. And when even I became, a cultural secretary in my school, and when I was given the idea of put forthing the competition ideas, the first thing that came up in my mind was this. But again, then they felt like this is so childish. Why should you put a competition, a competition like this in an academic, academic-oriented stuffs? And again, it was a disappointment for me. There was a slap on my face. Then I was waiting when this chance will come, and at last, when I saw that this competition was held, I just blindly registered myself. And of course, even I feel, right now I feel that I didn't perform well to at least my expectation level. But yeah, this is it's just like how just like how a child awaits for a we ask our parents for Kinder Joy. They say they usually don't buy Kinder Joy, but after a prolonged wait and after constantly torturing them to buy me the stuff, and when they finally give you buy it for you, and the joy when you get it in your hand, right? The same I felt today when I was participating in this competition. Like literally after 12 to 13 years, I'm again participating in the competition, which was my first competition and which was one of my favorites. So it actually kindled up the kid inside me, to be honest.
That was actually a very good speech.
We actually liked it. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. If you want to join more competitions and stuff like this, you guys can
check out
clubs like Leo, Atrium, and Debating Union. They are like some of the best clubs.
As you told Madhurshni, since you missed this event, there will be a lot more events just like this. And it will happen every week, every month, in our college. A lot more things will happen once it goes back to normalcy. So, yeah.
I'm just keeping an eye on, all the stories and updates.
Yeah, definitely. We look forward to working with you soon. Yeah. All right, guys, I think that's it. We can
if you guys want any personal feedback, you guys can reach out to me or Chris me or Chris. Yeah, Sudhishna is not a judge, right? Event manager, okay.
Yeah.
You guys can reach out to me or Chris. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Thank you for making it here.
Yeah, I appreciate all of you guys taking a time out of your day to come and be a part of this event. So right now we're going to judge and find out which one of you guys performed the best in this room. I personally think that all of you guys gave it your best. We appreciate all of you guys. Thanks for the humor, the entertainment, everything. So you guys could leave this meet right now. We will
going to decide on the winners.
DM the winner and we will give meet link to join there. Thank you all. You guys can leave now, except the judge, Satishna, and maybe Satya and a few other people. Everybody else can leave. Thanks.
Satya, don't leave.
Satya, don't leave.
Yeah, I'm not leaving. I'm staying.
And Sudesh and I don't leave either. Everybody else can leave.
Yeah. Go back to the actual original.
No. That media. Okay, fine.
Yeah, okay, they will come. Yeah, okay, did everyone leave? Srividya, can you leave?
Srividya?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, before we decide
hold
on
up.
How do you think?
Hold up. Is Sudarshan still streaming?
By the way, it's live streaming.
So it's live streaming from here.
Right now it's live streaming. That's
okay, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Please, 2 minutes, please.
I mean, I can remove him from the call. That's like how.
Don't see this live stream, please.
Oh, wait, just a minute. Please let me stop sharing it. By the way. Two minutes, guys, please.
Okay.
Should I remove him from the call? But then that would be super awkward.
That's all.
Go for Chris.
If I go for it, like the people watching on live stream would be like 5 minutes of white screen only they will see.
Please give me more time.
Hey everyone, is all the finalists here?
Yeah.
Varshini is yet to join.
Okay, is Madhu and everybody else here? Team. 1 second. Can I know who are the finalists from each room, please? Does anybody have the details of that?
Yeah, Madhu Hasini from room 1.
Okay. And?
Sayan, only one person.
Okay, fine. And from room 2?
From room 2, Sayan and Varshini.
Okay, from room 3?
Sarah, T and Akil. 1 second. There's one more room.
Okay, and from room 4?
Sarah T and Akhil from room 4, and from room 3, just a minute.
Just 1 minute, we'll inform you.
So are all the participants here? Are we waiting for anybody else? Has anybody joined?
I think many of them should join. So shall we wait?
No, wait. Who has to join?
Varshini from room 2 has to join, and the room 3 participant has to join.
Okay, can you guys DM them and ask them to join?
Yeah, I have asked Varshini.
Perfect, cool. Okay, shall we start? Because I think we have most of our participants over here and we're kind of like running out on time. So I think we have most of the people here. I think we're only missing one person, if I'm not mistaken. Can anybody confirm, please?
Yeah, I think so. You can start now.
Who is the person missing?
So I'm asking someone to confirm who's the missing person. Like,
Oh.
if it's only one person and they're not showing up for the finals, we can directly start because we have other participants waiting currently.
Is Varshini here from room number 3?
Yeah, she said she will come.
She will come, but is she
Can you
here?
tell her to come right now? Because
Yeah, I called her. She said okay. So
yeah, okay.
she
Who
must
else
come
is
right
missing?
now.
Is anybody else missing?
Arvind R, like our member is calling him to join the meet. He will be
Okay, we'll wait for another 2 minutes and then we'll start because we can't like wait a lot longer, right?
Sure.
For them. Okay, Varshini is here. She's joined. We're waiting for Arvind. Okay, I think we can start now. Okay, Satya, can you start us off?
Yeah, sure. So, hello guys, hello participants. Congratulations on making it to the final round of Connectomania. So, before we get into the finals and start moving on with our topics, just so that you guys get a better idea of this game, two members of our OCOM are going to come on and give you an example of how you're supposed to play this game. So, remember, you guys are judged on how well you connect the stories, how funny you are, how technical you are related to the topic, and finally, how fluent you are. So, these 4 key elements are going to be the key to you guys winning. So let's go on to have a demo. So guys from the Orcom.
Yep, we're both here.
Yeah. Awesome. So the topic that you guys are going to demo is you are the browser of a baby boomer, and Varun, your time starts in 3, 2, 1, now.
Okay. I'm the Google Chrome browser of a very old person. He's around 60 years. I can't say the exact age and the name because of privacy concerns. Of course, Google doesn't provide or share anything with everyone, and we don't even collect the data actually. So this is a cry for help. Please help me, Google developers. And I'm going to tell you the story of why the Google developers should help me. So the first day, my owner got the phone, got the mobile, and you know what he did? He went to Google Chrome and searched how to Google in Google Chrome. That is what he did. I really think the developers should provide something that helps people like him. How many people can I help with this? I consider myself as an entity. Entity 1 is handling this person, entity 2 is handling this person. So many entities are handling people just like this. So I really think the developers should do something that will prevent this from happening. So another thing, after the first day, I think that I don't think I already know, but I think the owner's kids are very tech savvy because all this guy uses me and searches me for
I
is
stop right there, Varun. Now I want our Atrium Press to continue with that. Go ahead.
Okay, so all this guy uses me is to find out information that is absolutely irrelevant. You know what's the point of having a Google browser? I'm supposed to search relevant information, whereas he uses me to find out If aliens are real, I mean, we really got to stop teaching or letting these old people use browsers. They're going to find themselves in such awkward scenarios in the future. Do you know what all these, like, even my owner's wife uses me too, okay? So my constant types of search histories shift between, do aliens exist? Is the news media controlled by the government? And it's just to all the types of different ways to cook a particular dish. If there are 500 ways, she looks up 500 different search protocols to search how to cook a dish. And in the end, what I learned from all of this is that they don't even use it. People like my owner should be banned from using me. They absolutely abuse me throughout the day. And to find out information that is so negative, I've gone from being a search browser for normal people to being a browser that scares white people in their old age. Do you know how annoying that is? The fact that I am supposed to be one of the most state of the art browser and I'm used for information, like used by people to find irrelevant, stupid information. This is basically my life on a day-to-day basis. So I request all of you Google users out there to start a survey to prevent old boomers from using me and abusing me. If you love me as your browser, please join with me in this survey to stop them from abusing me. It's really getting on my nerves and it's getting more and more annoying every day. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. So it's just that. All you need to do is look at the topic, be funny, be coherent, and connect yourselves to the final title of Connectomania. So I guess we can start. Is everything ready, guys? Awesome. So welcome to the final round, participants. So if you guys, all the participants, could you give me a hi in the chat box if you guys are here, just to confirm that you guys are all online and aware. Cool, cool. All right, Shine's here. Okay, Mother Harshini is here. And Varshin is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. So all 6 participants are here. So let's go on to the final round. So the topic is electric vehicles in a post-apocalyptic world. So I will give you 60 seconds and the first speaker is going to be Aravind R. So take 60 seconds to start your story and then we'll move on with the connections. The time starts now.
I have a doubt. I have a small doubt. Can I ask it now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Now, since the topic is given, should I speak something more related, like something more technical, or should it be like a story kind of thing? I'm really sorry to be asking it at this stage.
That's fine.
But
so it's good that you asked. So the thing is, it should be technical, but it should be technical in the form of a story. Like it should have facts in it, but it should be funny and something like a story. So it's up to you what you speak, but it should be relevant to the topic. That's the only criteria.
Okay. Can I start now?
If you're ready, sure. So your time starts in. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So Aravind, your time starts in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Oh, it is always a long story. It is always a long story to describe something that is so tragic and that is yet so interesting. Well, as for the speaker, I'm Earth. The same Earth you're living, same Earth that is providing, and the same Earth on which you're lying, breathing, and living. uh, it has been a rough memory. Everything that's been happening now is really bad and really hurting me in so many ways. And the one thing that really hurt me the most was electric vehicles. And to be honest, I like the days when humans didn't know anything and just ran among trees and just had fun, living the moment and living their lives as if there was no tomorrow. Man, there were humans who I just loved them. They used to climb trees looking for food. They were killing animals, but then it's okay. It's just part of a cycle. And I knew they were all my children, and I really loved it so much. But then I know this one fellow who started doing this agriculture, and he started growing food here and there. And I knew that he wanted to travel. He wanted to transport things from one place to another. And that was where everything started. That wheel invention, I'll never forget it. I don't know what crossed his mind, but somehow he started inventing this kind of thing from wood. And I knew it was really going to be painful. But then, yes, it seemed a really good idea. And he started using those wheels to transport from one place to another. And now, in this kind of era, I find it really interesting to go back to those days and kind of refurnish those memories in myself. Now, the present trend is around electric vehicles. And to be honest, I feel that every step of growth has indirectly been killing us and the whole society as a whole. And I feel bad for my children because all the electric vehicles and all these vehicles around, like hydrogen vehicles and stuff, they seem to be helping them. But on the long run, it seems to be affecting me. And I'm really unable of taking care of my children because I am providing them with ample amount of resources to build stuff around and helping them to live peacefully and in the most comfort that I can provide. But then, as it affects everyone, and maybe someday everyone will die, I feel it is really tragic that these things are happening. And if I could only find a way to stop it all, I'll absolutely push the button and start doing it. Thank you.
Okay, so to summarize, Arvind was talking about how electric vehicles were damaging his ecosystem. So let's switch it up and give it to Sarah T. Are you there?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead. Continue from where he left off.
As I'm sitting there, it looks like a sunny day in the green fields. I just think about how much this has affected me, how much this apocalypse has affected me. Zombies were one thing in my mind, that's all. I've never seen them, or even, I'm pretty sure none of us have seen them. Infected. One single word or action can change a life, just like it changed mine. There was an epidemic disease that caused billions to die. At first, everyone thought this was just an ordinary flu. It had all of the systems, you name it, coughing, sneezing, headaches, etc. Until it got to the end, as in all of them died, most of them died, except the people who got sick and died, they didn't stay dead. They came back to life with absolutely no memory and with the closest person to them. And those who got bitten turned into these dead people, and the virus soon spread. The scientists who studied on these dead said that this virus, it's almost unstoppable, 98% to be precise. But that last 2% is our hope, and I feel hope is a very beautiful thing for us humans to have. It's the only thing that keeps us going and alive. A lifeline, and everyone could see it thinning into nothing. The people who weren't infected, they built safe houses. They tried to recruit people younger than around 40 years of age, but older than 15. Mother begged for their young children, mothers begged for their young children to be saved and taken in so that they can grow up and survive in a better world. But the leaders had to decline and said it was the rules when people ran out of food. They either had to starve, fight, or die. Fight for themselves or die. The most chosen one was scavenged but come back with little or nothing and starve, leading to death. Everyone has rules in this new world. Mine is different. My rules are don't trust anyone, be aware, have small groups but not more than 2 people. I know this is overruling my previous rule number 1, but it's always good for someone to have your back. Maybe not always. I just can't make up my mind. I'm indecisive. Hope you guys are too. Anyway.
All right, you can stop there, Shera. I'm gonna switch it over to Cheyenne. Cheyenne, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Yep, you can go ahead and continue.
So yeah, I feel a bit of crying because I'm poverty stricken. Maybe I could have been placed well enough in my college placement, but yeah, you see, engineers, not much of job opportunities, didn't study well as well. It's all about fun, enjoyment, hostel life. I mean, engineers. What's the life of engineers? My friend over there, Rahul, he was one of the toppers in my batch. He now owns a car run on carbon footprint. I mean, those cars which run on poop fuel. So whenever I call him, I hear all about these vomiting noises in the background, and I ask him what it is about, everything is all right or not. He just says his wife is pregnant. But I all knew that it's the poop which is causing the smell, and his vomiting in this family is all suffering. But yeah, they are rich. They are able to afford the carbon footprint cars. And here I'm stuck with electrical cars, which I suppose won't run long enough in this post-apocalyptic world. Carbon footprints, things, cars that run on tree, wood barks, or biodegradable materials. These are the ones that can survive. I feel I feel anguish for death. But now the first wave of post-apocalyptic world was all about climate change. Well, it was not so extreme, but the second wave is supposed to be that of zombie apocalypse. So now I fear that the connector of my charging port, these zombies, they have this fervor of eating connectors. And then my alternating circuit board, it's broken. I had to call my friend Sid. I mean, I wish I had studied, I taken my degree of electrical communications, the bachelor's in electrical communications seriously. I could have figured out something to make my electrical car run. But now my friend Sid, who has done a mechanical engineering degree, he wasn't well into the degree, he was much into photography. He wouldn't even help it as well. So, and I'm stuck. I need to figure something out, to escape these zombies. I wish they don't eat my connectors or drink the juices from my battery, the chemical juices. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheyenne. Okay, so now that we've gotten done with this, I think let's switch it up a little bit and change the topic. So can we move on to topic 2, please, guys? Awesome. So the next topic is, guys, you guys are now passengers of the flight Malaysian Airlines 370. If no one's, familiar with that, it's the flight that just disappeared into thin air. So I'm going to give all of you guys another 30 seconds to adjust to the new topic, and we will be starting after that. So everyone get ready.
Also, guys, piece of advice, okay? Remember, like with the last topic, some people were on topic, some people weren't on topic. Just want to let you guys know that whatever you do, like we said, electric cars in a post-apocalyptic world, your idea should be from the point of view of an electric car, not from its owner. So in this topic, you're a passenger on board Malaysian Airlines 370. So your point of view should be from a passenger on board the plane, telling the story as all the events progress. So keep that in mind as you'll continue. Thank you.
Okay, so now the time for your orientation is up. So now, Madhu Harshini, come on, and talk about how your experience as a passenger in the flight MA370 is going on.
Yeah. Actually, I'm a bit disappointed because I was prepared for the topic one. But anyway, I'll go with the second topic. Yeah. Since I'm from a rural area, this was the first time I saved up all the penny I had, and finally getting into the flight was like such a bliss for me. and with all those beautiful, handsome air posters over there, I was really feeling so like, a teenage girl. Wow, I'm in a flight surrounded by a lots and lots of handsome hair hostess who are providing me with all the food and everything. But now, what suddenly happened? I'm feeling so much panic around me. Why is everyone mumbling here? And I happen to see that I'm somewhere in a in a height where no one can reach, seeing the earth down, and a photo about me on on TV. My God, I'm so much happy. Finally, I'm on the TV. But wait, is it an arbitrary news on board me? This is really crazy. Have they declared that I'm dead? I'm in a flight, a super flight, M377. But wait, something is happening over there. Let me see it. What? The flight is being missing? But I am in the flight. Yes, I am in the flight. But where the hell is this flight? I think I'm not on Earth. Okay, this is somewhere crazy.
Okay, you can stop right there, Madhuharshini. Now I'm gonna give the connect to I'm gonna give the connect to Varshini. Yeah, are you there? Okay, Varshini has left the meet for some reason. Can someone figure out why or come? Okay, she's back. Never mind. Okay, hi Varshini, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, now you can start from where Madhu left off, and your time starts now.
There is a lot of chaos. I'm looking, people are like talking, gossiping, and I'm sitting alone in a corner. All of a sudden, I can see the flight is drifting away. The clouds are really dark, and there is a lot of chaos. The air hostess is walking down the aisle, back and forth. The pilot is over the pilot is speaking something, but I'm in shock that I'm unable to understand what he's saying. So even I turned back and talked to a few of them, and it says like that we are on television and our plane is lost. Since it's the first time I'm traveling, I don't know much about aircraft. If an emergency situation comes, I don't know whether if there are enough life jackets for me. What is going to happen? We are flying. Are we above land or we are flying over the ocean? I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. So all of a sudden I could hear there's turbulence, and we are pushed back and forth. And my seatbelt is it's not quite tight. It's unhooked right now. I don't know what to do. So all of a sudden I'm grabbing onto something, a seat. The vision is blurred, and that's it. I'm passed out. Thank you.
Okay, awesome job, Varshini. So let's see. Yes, Akhil, you can start connecting from where Varshini left off. Your time. Are you here?
Yeah.
Awesome. Your time starts now.
Okay, so I passed out. I don't know what happened after that. Literally, I have no idea what happened after that. And after I'm just waking up. I have my eyes are all red, and I'm still in the flight. There are people. Other people are all passed out, and I'm just looking here and there, and I'm not able to sense any noise at all. I'm not even able to see. I'm not even able to hear any noises there. It is like literally pin drop silence. And when I just go when I just go to the cabin and when I just see what the pilot is up to, pilot is also passed out. Even the pilot is also asleep, and the flight is actually going on its own. So I was like, what is happening? Oh my God, I had no idea what to do or how to react to that situation. That was totally unbelievable. And the wheel was also just moving on its own. I had no idea. I had no idea what I had no idea what I'm supposed to do in that situation. So I just calmed myself. I went back to my seat, and luckily my neighbor was awake at that moment. And after that, I asked him, dude, what's up? Like literally, what is happening in here? Then he asked me to look out. When I looked out, it was pitch dark. I was not able to see a thing. All I was able to see was a dark screen. And I turned back to him. I stared at him. Dude, why did you ask me to see outside in the first place? Then he was like, we are lost. Lost in the sense where? Where are we lost? Where are we in the first place? And he was like, I don't know. It's a mystery. Luckily, the TV was on. When I saw the TV, it was official that our flight was lost. And like even and we were all proclaimed dead. We were all it was on the news that we had died. And outside it was literally pitch dark, and I was like, in here I had no idea what to do. And after that, when I just passed out again. And after that, I woke up and I realized that the dark screen and the flight moving on its own, everything else was a dream. And literally I came to my senses, and I realized that the flight was hijacked. It was
And
hijacked.
just stop right there. I'm switching the connect to Arvind. Go ahead, continue. Is Arvind not in the meet? Arvind?
Hello, are you referring to me, bro?
Yeah, that's right. You can continue.
I just joined the meet, so can I get a little review about it?
Okay, the context is they thought that they were on an island, but now that they were broken from the dream, they realized that the flight has been hijacked. So where do you take it from here?
I'm sorry, could you repeat?
So the flight MA370, they all thought it had crashed on an island, but in the end, it was all a dream, and they were actually hijacked by a group of people. So you have to continue from there.
Okay. Okay. So we had this weird dream right now, and it is really overwhelming to think that I should be in such a twist and turn of an event. I'm currently a passenger in the flight, and I just assumed that I just sat in a flight which crashed into an island, but to my surprise, the plane was actually hijacked. Something more worse than dying, being suffering, just taking in pain from these terrorists and stuff. So yeah, it feels really tough to really believe it, because I never knew these kind of people really existed, and I never thought that I would be in such a place and to experience such a tragic thing. And I really hope that everything goes well. And that's it. I'm sorry.
That's fine. All right, so I guess that's the end of this round of the finals. So hold on to your seats, guys, while we go back and go through your files and figure out who's the winner. So sit back, and we'll be back with the results momentarily. Welcome.
Yeah, cool. Okay, guys, can all the participants please leave the meeting? We will call the winners and the first, second, third place winners after we decide. It was
No, I think the participants can stay. Could you guys just switch the screen back to the poster so that I'll give you guys my results.
Okay, cool.
Hey guys, thank you for being very patient. So we have the winners over here, but before that, I just wanted to say that it was really, really wonderful hosting all of you. There were so many wonderful people, so many incredible speakers. We loved how you took the stage with so much confidence. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and announce the winners. So the third place goes to Cheyenne from MCC. Yeah, so we've presented it as well. Cheyenne from MCC, congratulations. The second, yeah, the second place is 𝐂𝐿 𝐂𝐋𝐄𝐎. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. From REC.
Thank you.
And the first place goes to Madhu Harshini. Congratulations again. She's also from REC.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for participating, guys. Congratulations. I would like to call upon Christian Ryan, president of Atrium, to give a few words.
Hey everyone, I'm the president of Atrium. I'd like to say a few things about the event today and also talk about our club a little more. First of all, I think the event today went really well. I thank each and every one of you guys for attending. And if you guys like more events like this where it's about literary and whatnot, you guys can approach our club, that is Atrium. We do a lot more events like this. Atrium's motto is basically having fun while you're learning. We know college can be stressful and tough sometimes, and so we try to take off a little bit of stress by hosting meets. So if you guys love this, you guys could join our clubs. Also, we have a sister club called Debating Union, and they deal with debates and controversial topics and whatnot. So if this kind of stuff entertains you, you can definitely join our club. I'd like to thank before leaving off, I'd like to thank Leo for collaborating with us on this, and I think they're an amazing club to collaborate on. I'd like to thank their team for doing all the technical aspects of it. I'd also like to thank my team for all the content creation and whatnot. And yeah, guys, this is basically it for us. Thank you so much for coming and being a part of this event. If you guys want to know more about Atrium and Debating Union and Leo too, you could follow us on Instagram at REC Atrium and at REC Debate, and also at Leo. So yeah, guys, see you soon. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, everybody. You guys can leave. I just want to repeat that if you guys want to take part in any kind of these events in the future, you can always follow us on Instagram. That is Atrium at REC Atrium and Leo Club at Leo Club REC. And DU at, that is Debating Union at REC Debate. Thank you so much, guys. We've put some forms in the chat box in case you guys want to join Atrium. So please check it out. Thank you so much. Bye.